Smith, Wendy Schaal. And the voice of Steve Smith, Scott Grimes. Please welcome the voice of Haley Smith, Rachael MacFarlane.
The greatest words that a girl could hear. Well, my dad just spat 'em right into my ear. I've been waiting for years and years to hear. My dad, he's proud of me, 'cause I did a good, no great, no good job. Did a good, no great, no good job. I did a good, no great, no good job. My dad and I have had rough patches. That's why Jeff's upstairs with a book of matches. Oh, shit!
My name is Klaus, and come on, Klaus, put it together. I killed 2 teenagers. I killed 2 teenagers. I was driving down the street and went off the road. Where is my music? So I'm just going to keep singing. I killed 3 teenagers. I killed 3 teenagers. 3 teenagers. But don't tell everyone, please.
Round of applause for Rachael and D. Bradley Baker, the voice of Klaus.
That music was supposed to keep going.
Yeah.
But, that's what live theater...
But I think we should, let's congratulate D on his first Emmy nomination for voice of Klaus.
It's actually the first Actors Emmy nomination for American Dad, so he's the man right
Thanks
now.
for pointing that out.
So sorry, guys. Not the lack of love for the rest of you.
Matt, do you want to talk about a few of the upcoming episodes?
Oh, yes, I happen to have a little cheat sheet right here. First of all, thank you all for coming and hanging out with us, once again. This is awesome. It's our 11th Comic-Con, and we couldn't be happier to be here, so thanks for showing the support. We have a bunch of new episodes coming this season. One of the ones I'm very excited about is a horror episode where Roger...
Horror or
Horror. Yes, horror.
Oh, horror.
Or I heard horror too.
I didn't hear that.
A horror episode where Roger becomes Steve's ventriloquist puppet, and it's kind of off of I don't know if you ever saw a movie called Magic, but it terrified me as a child, and I've come to terms with it.
Where's my hand?
Where's your hand?
When he's my puppet.
No, it's up there.
It is? Okay.
It's up there. And we also have a Western that we're doing. You saw a little clip of that. And then what else do we have?
We have an episode where Klaus finds love and Roger also finds love.
Oh, do they?
Do
they ever?
It's one of our more sexually explicit episodes.
We were not allowed to show it here.
Yes,
actually.
that's how
the whole thing
we're out there.
and deemed inappropriate.
It's the episode you can't unsee once you've seen it.
Because some of you brought your kids. And then we also are going to be doing our 250th episode, so that's kind of awesome.
Want to talk about who returns in that?
Ricky Spanish, for those of you who know.
Oh, but not in the way you think.
Yes.
And then the Christmas episode. We have another Christmas episode this season.
Right. In that case, Roger is going to... Roger becomes Jewish, and through a series of events, ends up becoming a Jewish Santa. Schmanta Claus.
Obviously.
Cool. Let's open up some questions to the cast. Rachael, do you have an episode you're looking forward to this season?
There's an episode, I think it's called, is it Top of the Steve? Is that what it is? Where it's an episode where it's kind of like a spin-off, right? Where Steve goes to boarding school. And I get a chance in that episode to play this hilarious and evil British headmistress, which is so much fun. Often talking, she's obsessed with Steve's little wiener.
Steve's little what?
Steve's little wiener.
That's what she said. That's just Steve, by the way. That's not Scott. It's not.
It's not Scott.
No. Yes. Right.
Love that episode.
You have a huge clitoris.
Talking to Scott?
He does.
Sorry.
You know you just said that out loud?
No,
Was that for Rachel or for me?
I think we were both insulted.
Wendy. Wendy, this is your 11th Comic-Con. How do you feel about that?
We packed our bags, we hopped a plane, we left our happy home.
I don't think we were all gonna sing today.
The culture seemed a bit insane, but you said, hey, when in Rome.
Kind of, we're gonna keep the panel moving.
Maybe you've got no reason to complain, but I've got no Y chromosome. So here's what I don't like about Saudi Arabia. You can't go out unless you are escorted by a man, and when you do, you come home with a butt crack full of sand. No alcohol, no rum and coke, and no Dom Perignon. At least a girl can have a smoke.
But not on Ramadan.
Oh, it's a land of joy if you are a boy. But if you are a girl, it's the worst place in the world.
That's how you feel about Comic-Con?
People did not come here to hear you guys sing. I mean, right, Scott? No one came to hear you guys sing.
Well, I'm the only one that hasn't, so I mean, don't you think? What do you guys think? Should I?
Been 3 hours since I saw you walk away from me. Didn't know the way, didn't have the words to speak. But all I knew was Dad is gone, and we're not going home ever again. I don't have the abs, so I can't do the thing, but just pretend. We're never gonna find another father like you. We won't, no we won't, no we won't. Oh Daddy, we're crying, this is because of you. I see you in my dreams at night, and every day I'm wanting more with all my might. I'm trying to call out to you. Daddy! Daddy's gone, not going home ever again.
Drop this mic right now, but I can't. I'll have to pay for it.
So maybe I was wrong. People did want to hear you guys sing. But I'm sure you guys have questions, so if you want to line up, we'll start the Q&A.
That was fantastic.
Hi there.
Hi,
Hey!
my name is Kylie, and I was wondering if you're ever gonna make a movie, because Simpsons and stuff made that.
I want to know if you do voiceover work.
I never did.
Oh, you should.
Can I do voiceovers for your show?
Yes.
Give us one. Give us one. What do you got? Let's hear something.
Yeah.
My normal voice.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, we're absolutely on target.
You're the new Roger. There you go.
Are we gonna? Yeah, we've always in the mix. You know, right now we're still in the process of hoping to make lots and lots of episodes. But you never know. I mean,
I feel like the golden turd is kind of leading.
into a movie. Yeah. Well, that, and we've always talked about, like, you know, visiting Roger's planet as a movie. So one day, stay tuned.
What voice do you have, dude?
Me?
Yeah, come on.
A weird one. My question is, I'm wondering where you get all the costume ideas for Roger, and how do you figure out how they'll fit into the episode?
I love that question.
Well, then you should answer. Zach, wanna?
Yeah, no, I think we sort of work kind of, Roger's obviously such a unique character in that you can, he can kind of play anyone, and so we kind of, we're coming up with ideas. We basically just kind of like, we're not really restrained by, any normal thing, so we can just kind of put him in whatever we want, and we just kind of like, what would be, and he's got, I mean, the most gorgeous body of any character. Those long, beautiful arms, that beautiful droopy witch belly, and like, he's just so fun to dress. So we have a lot, and I have to say, the animators,
The artists,
directors, they love it. So we kind of like write kind of vague things in the script, and they just go overboard and do
Right,
amazing
we'll just write the character, and the artist will come up with how that looks in their mind, and you know, they've been on a lot of drugs, so they know what.
Forced by us. We
Exactly.
slip LSD into their coffee every morning, and then.
If you were hesitant to ask a question before, I was reminded we have swag to give away, so come get swag after you ask a question.
Oh yeah, come on down.
Do you want a pair of socks?
Why do you have
Oh yeah,
They're Scott's gold.
yeah, no. Our new voiceover actress needs something. Here, go over there. Yeah, terrific.
Next
Hi.
Hi, my name is Marae. My kids and I are here from Calgary, and we're actually missing my brother's wedding right now.
It's a good choice. Great choice. No, that's
Such a good sister.
You made the right choice.
Good parenting all
Yes.
the way.
Right.
I'm wondering, do you ever get to the end of writing an episode, look back and realize you went way too far and have to start all over again?
Ooh, gosh.
I say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually, yeah. No, we usually
Shoot
push
for
it.
that.
Yeah. That's when we know we've done a good episode. Is when we go, oh man, this is way too fucking crazy. Yeah.
I mean, you always still want to have a little bit of heart at the end where people kind of feel good. So if it's just insanity, then, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, generally speaking, you want that third act to be something that people walk away going, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. And if they do that, then we did our job.
What about the cast? What about you guys? Is there any you were surprised moments or stories that we got away with, or maybe we shouldn't have done, or?
I mean, one that you mentioned, Wendy, was the upcoming one with Roger
Yeah.
and Cloud. I had an entire table read. I was shocked. I think yeah.
Yeah. So there was a joke once, for the only time ever, because I worked with Russell Crowe once, and you guys, I'm not named Russell Crowe, relax. And you guys had a joke where someone in the show got like sickly skinny, and the joke was
Stand-in.
Yeah, he got skinny, and someone said, "Oh my God, he did a reverse Russell Crowe."
You had to answer
And
that.
I just told 5,000 people the joke, so now I'm screwed with him. But I was like, we came up with somebody else because I'm like, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, because you had to say the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wussy.
Come get a lunchbox and send it to your brother.
Perfect wedding gift.
Next.
Hi, my name is Jason Sargent. I'm from Washington, D.C.
Hi, Jason.
Thank you for your service. Thanks.
I was curious about where your inspiration came for Roger and Stan.
Well, to be honest, I mean, those were Seth, you know, in his sick mind, decided he wanted to come up with a kind of an updated All in the Family. So that was basically Ross, a right wing versus the left wing daughter, and I guess in Seth's mind it was a good idea to put him in the CIA, which was a brilliant idea. And then Roger, I think, was just an extension of that. If Stan is in the military, what are we going to do to push it a little bit farther? And having an alien seemed as and clearly I think Seth is a big space fan. So having an alien on the show just made sense. But great question.
And just to talk about Orville again, two of our cast members are part of Orville, as you saw Scott, and then also Rachel. You're the voice of the ship, right?
That's right. It's a very vocally stressful
The
role.
green worm that popped up out of the water was me.
That's
Oh, that's awesome.
Is that right?
great.
Yeah. It looks like you.
Maybe you have an Emmy for that one too, dude.
Scott's not bitter at all about this. Yes.
Hello,
Hi.
my name is Schaal. This is for the voice actors in general, and really for Haley. You have such a variety of wonderful voices for characters. How do you get into character for each particular one?
That's a really, really good question. I mean, I think when we're lucky enough, obviously, to have artwork that we can take a look at, that definitely helps inspire the character for me. But also, I think one of the great things about American Dad is that they use us so much. We get to try out lots of different characters. I remember our first season of American Dad, I got to play that 90-year-old woman, Gertie. Remember, what was that, Roger Codger? And it was just a really fun opportunity to see, hey, can I do this? And I think there was one that we did where I couldn't do it. What was it? It was Old French, right?
Oh, yes.
We really struggled in the booth that day.
She was an old lady French, yeah.
Yep, so now I
don't ask Rachel to cackle.
Oh, and I can't cackle. We found that out this year, didn't we?
Yes, we did. What's a cackle?
Oh, cackle. I tried to get lessons from T. It was a building cackle. Remember?
We had a cackling session.
We did have a cackling session.
Did it work? Come on, I want to hear your cackle. That's not. No. All right, never mind.
It's not good.
That was horrible.
I know.
But a lot of it comes down to improvisation and being able to switch up characters very quickly. And that's kind of what a voice actor usually has to have sort of in their tool belt, so to speak, ready to throw in some fun, new, spicy idea and then switch it up if it's not just quite right. And you just get facility with that the more that you work that and try that. But improv experience is a great way to get into that.
And you also do animals too. I remember when we're waiting usually for Matt to come to table reads, you'll do those crickets.
Or if a joke doesn't work.
No, I tried that once and I'm not trying that again.
But Dee's incredible because I remember you guys wrote an episode once where a spleen had to make a noise, an actual organ. And this is the only guy on earth that can come up with, I mean, what the fuck does a spleen sound like? Argue with that, I dare.
Crawl up Roger's body.
That's from your actual spleen though.
Yeah. Yes.
Next question.
Dig down deep.
Hello, my name is Charlie from Scottsdale, Arizona. And my question, back on the subject of Roger's disguises, what would you say is each of your favorites from over the years?
I was always kind of partial for some strange reason to Chex Lemino, the Canadian hockey player. I liked that one. It was totally
I
random.
don't remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah,
I remember any of them.
You have to remind me.
Have you ever seen the show, Scott?
Do you watch the shows?
No, I just don't. I don't remember. The only thing I remember is when it pops up at the beginning of the show every time, right?
Right.
Then I'm like, yay, I remember that.
Jenny from the block, I like.
Yeah.
Clip Clop for me.
Clip Clop?
Obviously.
I like Wheels and the Leg Man. I like that. Yeah, it's a nice little
What
team.
about the wedding planner? Didn't he play a wedding planner
sure.
too? I can't remember what her name was.
Oh my gosh.
She also pops up in.
Yes, she
Winter
comes
Film.
back.
There's a lot of
Dr.
Roger
Cal-
personas
wasn't
coming
he-
back.
Was that his name? Or he was a psychiatrist. What was the psychiatrist?
Jenny Gold.
Penguin.
Dr. Penguin.
Jeannie Gold.
Jeannie Gold, yes.
Thank God I remember.
What's yours?
Thanks. Yeah, what's yours?
Probably Jenny from the block, hands down.
You get an extra big gift now.
Want some socks? Here, bro.
Big sock.
No one
Catch
wants
them?
your
Am I allowed
socks.
to throw them? They're just socks. No one's gonna hurt.
They're not gonna hurt.
Ready? Oh, this would be awesome, dude. All right, thanks, man.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going great.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and I have a question about voice acting. I'm an aspiring voice actor, and I was just wondering, could you guys give me like really good advice for somebody who really wants to do what you do? Because you guys are awesome.
Oh, you've come to the right show.
D.
Yes, I have a free website called iwanttobeavoiceactor.com. It's absolutely free. There's no ads. It's everything that I think and have learned about being a voice actor. And it's got all kinds of advice from just starting out being an actor and trying it to actually going for it and maybe even earning money doing it. So go there. That's a great place to go.
And how to be a male model, right?
Yeah. And how to be a male model.com. That's not true. That's not .gov. Oh, that's it.
Somebody's gonna be about anything. It doesn't even have to be about this show. If we can answer it, we will.
Now you don't have any swag.
Now we have new.
Okay.
Do we want to take some of yours now? We'll take the hat. Do we have swag? We can still. Let's give him a pair of socks.
Oh, Gambit.
Let's take his shoes.
Take something from it.
You were the last question of Family Guy.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, wow.
All right.
What's going on?
My name is Tristan Cruz, and I was wondering, where do you get all this weird stuff, like Steve likes his mom and stuff?
That's all from real life. That's from real life.
You want to take this one, Matt?
We're so sick of writing those stories, but Matt keeps making it.
Where do you get that stuff?
Don't we all love our mom?
He's talking about the song, in the prison song, right? My time inside her was the best damn 9 months of my life.
I did not write those lyrics, by the way.
Really?
No, I think that, I don't know, man.
Is this like mom things with you?
No, I mean, I do. I have a little thing for my mom, but, Mom, you're out there.
We all do. We all do, man.
Or I kind of, Jesus. Zach, can you help me with my mom questions?
Yeah, I think maybe just the next question.
It's because we're just wrong. Just wrong. We're wrong people, and we're trying to work it out through our art.
You stumped the showrunner. Come get a prize.
Hi. Please don't ask me about my dad.
I will not. Hi, what's up? I'm Aiden. So you can use your phone if you want, but what's the weirdest thing on your search history within the past couple days?
Search history, not I love my mom too much.com.
How did you find the search history?
Oh, you're really going to do it. All right.
I'm actually really thinking about this one.
Do y'all? Answer that one. This is take an extra time.
Boy, there's not many of these I can show you guys. Ready? This is a good one. Swear to God, do you have the camera? I looked up an elephant erection. Okay. Because somebody told me that they don't truly get erect.
Oh,
That's real.
really? I'm so sad for them.
I never knew I was allowed like an elephant.
South African erection of an elephant.
They've never met my mom though.
You double down.
I did.
Wow. There you go. Come down and you get an extra big erection prize.
No, nothing really.
I'm not a child.
Next question, please.
Hi, my name is Michael, and this is my uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
Congratulations. You must be very proud.
We were wondering if we'd ever see more.
Mind Quad.
You know what? That is a good. Now I really do feel caught. No, we have to.
Writers are big fans of mine.
Yeah, we're all big fans. I'm really bigger fan of the work of the actor who plays Mind Quad, Randy Savage, who is a very well-known adult film actor. I'm not going down my mom path, but no. The answer is no. Unfortunately, we need to.
Yeah.
Zach, you're on that.
Yeah, you got it. More Mind Quad coming your way.
So to speak.
That's all right. Guaranteed.
Next question.
So, my name is Matt, and I was wondering, what is your favorite song, either past during the series or going forward?
God.
I like the whole trapped in the locker stuff, Steve.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was something special. It was not easy to do, and but
No, you avoided that for a good month.
I didn't want to disappoint you or your mom.
I was kind of partial to, and I appreciate the writer that wrote this for me because I've done some singing in my life and I never have had to sing these words before. But it was I never knew what I didn't know. Is that his bulge down there or is it camel toe?
Yeah.
Who gets to sing camel toe? I did.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah. Actually, Zach, you wrote the song that Dee and Rachel.
Yes, the opening number that you guys came out with, but also Dee, the song that you got nominated for an Emmy for.
When I Dress My Body, that's a sweet little Klaus song. I love that song.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
And there's an upcoming song, that Ulysses song from also your episode that
Oh, yeah.
is just really catchy, and it's about a fish that, a gigantic, kind of Moby Dick kind of fish that is a killer, and
Yeah.
it's done fantastically, and you guys are gonna...
Walter Murphy, who does a ton of our music, did an unbelievable job with that song and tons of songs.
Yeah, I know, he's super talented.
Yeah.
And then Rachel, you sang the Top of the Steve theme song, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's like an 80s sitcom theme song.
Yep.
Oh, and we have all those Pizza Overlord jingles coming up.
Yeah, no.
Pizza Overlord's
Lots of
making a new
stuff that
jingle.
you guys are not familiar with at all. But no, we have lots of little ditties coming up, and hopefully you guys will check them out. But thanks for the call. Thanks for the call.
Next caller?
Next caller.
This is a podcast, right?
I think we're running out of swag, but still ask
Are we
questions.
good? I'm glad.
Hey, I'm Jake.
Hey, Jake.
I just wanted to know, out of Steve's friends, we've seen Snot's mom, not his dad, and we've seen Toshi's parents, but we've never seen Barry's parents.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah, because my writers won't do it. It's like
Every
time I keep saying, let's come up with a Barry's parents story, and it gets deflected.
You just ruined the writer's room for us.
Yeah.
We're always like, no one cares about Barry's parents.
Now, you know what? Give Jake. You know what, Jake? Here, take this hat. You want this hat? Here.
Oh.
This is my sweaty hat. Ready?
You don't want it, Jake.
Back there? Oh, can somebody get that? Oh, thank you, Justin. Oh man. Wow. If you get hurt.
There we go.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Take my hat off, too.
Got a free DNA sample there.
It is kind of wet.
Put that to good use.
We made it so dirty. Hey, dude. Hi.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I had a question from an older episode when Deputy Director Bullock was with Haley, and he was describing what he did with Haley to Stan, but it was all bleeped out, and I wanted
What?
to say.
Should not have been bleeped out. That he left all of his electrolytes inside of her, I believe. Was the phrase.
That gets brought up again
Yes.
in this season, their relationship.
Yeah.
Have any swag for him, or give him your pants, Matt?
I think we're out of stuff, sorry.
Are we out of
Great
stuff?
question.
Oh man. What's that?
Yeah, the name card.
Oh, my name. Give him my name.
Yeah.
Does he want it?
Why don't you guys?
Here, let me see my name. Here. Oh, great.
Exactly. Let me give this 6 name tags there. Just sign them and give it to him.
Like that. It's my Mickey Mouse. It's a Mickey Mouse watch. Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Hi, my name is Bobby. I'm from Sacramento.
Oh, hi, Bobby. What's your son's name?
Isaac, go ahead, say hi.
Hi,
Isaac.
The fans start so young.
I'm not sure if my question was already asked, but
Problem.
my favorite episode is the Boy 12 episode.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering who comes up with the songs?
Yeah. Well, the writers, honestly, come up with mostly the lyrics. I mean, sometimes we'll write them to a particular tune that's already established, and then we'll write the lyrics out, and then we won't tell the composer necessarily what the song is based on, and then they will come up with a brand new song based on just the lyrics. So,
and huge shout out to Asa Tacone, who puts music to these and writes some of the lyrics himself. He's an incredible
he's part of
talent.
Lonely Island.
Yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah.
And I just remember, Dee, you have a rap song coming up.
I do?
Yeah.
You're the hype man? You do
God, that's right. Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
Who does he rap with? He's his...
Juicy Lou, he's a hype man who goes solo and it never works well.
Right, but he's played by Exhibit.
Yeah. And Vince Staples, I think, is also in that episode. So
Yeah, and Chance the rapper. Yep. We're out of time.
Out of time.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank our panelists today.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out. We
Thank you guys so much. That's the shit done.
And how about that singing?
Yeah. And thank you to TBS and Fox for sticking with the show. We're big fans, and thank you all for coming. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.
Auf Wiedersehen.